Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making authentic Jamaican cornmeal porridge. So we're going to get straight into the grocery list. So I have my cornmeal, of course. This is the coconut cream, also vanilla. You have nutmeg and brown sugar. Now, if you have white sugar, that's totally fine. So these are the essential ingredients that you need for your porridge. So of course you want to make sure you have a decent sized pot. Oh yes, and I forgot the star of the show. Uh, Condensed milk. That is definitely a must when you're making caramel porridge. So yes, you want to get a pot, whatever size is good for you. Of course, I'm only making this for myself, so a smaller pot will do. You're going to add about a cup of water in the pot, and you're also going to add a piece of coconut cream. Now, as far as the size of the coconut cream is concerned, that's totally up to you. Some people like more coconut than others. This size is perfectly fine for me. So you want to just allow that to melt in the pot. You want to grab a bowl, and in this bowl you're going to add about let's say about a cup of cornmeal. And you're going to see me doing that right now. I decided to grab a measuring cup and add it. So yes, you're going to add about a cup of cornmeal. That's me right there. I think right there was probably like a half a cup. And I was like, no, I need some more. So you're going to see me add some more cornmeal into that bowl. And once you add the cornmeal to the bowl, you're going to add water as well. Now, the point of adding the water to the cornmeal originally is because you want to avoid having lumps. So you want to make sure when you add the liquid to the pot that it's as refined as possible, just to avoid any lumps. So I'm adding the water, and you're just going to give that a stir. Okay, making my life a little bit easier. So you're just going to add a stir. And exactly the way you see me stirring it right there, that's how you're going to do it. Okay. So of course, as you see in the back, the cornmeal is melting. So you want to make sure the cornmeal is fully melted before you add your cornmeal mixture. So as you can see, I'm adding that to the pot and I'm giving that a stir. And this is very important. Like once you add it to the pot, you want to keep on stirring and keep on stirring and stirring and stirring. I actually had to speed up this video because it's a lot of stirring. And you just want to make sure once again that there's no lumps. So you're going to continue to stir this until you get to the consistency that you prefer. Now, I like mine a little bit on the thicker side because when I add the condensed milk, it actually thins it out a little bit. So as you can see, I'm still stirring, and this is exactly how you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to keep stirring and stirring until it thickens up. Lord have mercy, even with me speeding up, it's like I was stirring for life. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting a little bit thick. It's getting on the thicker side, and I'm gonna still continue to stir. Now, while I'm doing this, I have my stove on like a medium flame. So that's important as well. You don't want to have this on high flame when you're doing this. I advise it to be medium. So right now it's extremely thick. It's too thick, so I'm adding water. Now I feel like when you're making porridge, it's a process because even though you add enough water initially, sometimes you have to go back and keep adding more just so you can get it to the consistency that you want it to be at. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just adding more water until I get it to the way that I like it. Okay, so I think this consistency is perfect for me. And I'm gonna put the lid on and let that cook. Now, when you're making caramel porridge, it takes about 20 minutes. 20 minutes to cook. Right here, I think this was probably like 10 minutes in. And as you can see, it got really, really thick. So I just went in again with some water. Like if you take off the pot cover and you realize that it's too thick, you can always just add water. But you want to keep checking on it just in case. So I added more water to it and it's back to exactly how I wanted it. And you're just going to keep on mixing and mixing. And that right there, that is perfect consistency for me. I know some people like their porridge really watery or really runny. I think this is a perfect texture. Okay. So the next clip, you're going to see me sweetening the porridge. And this is where I'm adding my brown sugar. I use 2.5 spoons of brown sugar. I know that looks like a lot of sugar, but let me tell you, I feel like with caramel porridge, the two spoons of sugar wasn't enough. I needed more. And then this is the nutmeg that I am gratering. You're definitely going to need a small little grater like this one. I don't even know where my mom got me this, so I don't know where she purchased it from, but I'm sure you could find something like this in maybe Target or Amazon, of course. So I grated some of the nutmeg into the pot, and I'm going to add some, what am I adding? I think next I'm going to be adding the vanilla, and I use just 2 capfuls of the vanilla. You can use whatever brand you have. And then at the start of the show, the condensed milk, which is a must. As far as how much, how little, I'm going to leave that up to your preference. So you probably want to initially start off with maybe just 2 spoons and then taste it to see if it's sweet enough for you. And then, you can add more. So you just want to give that a stir and just mix in all of the sweetenings together. And there you have it, cornmeal porridge. I think it's simple, pretty easy, I think. I just think the most important part is getting the consistency to the right texture. I think that's probably the difficult part for some people, and knowing how much water to initially put in the pot. But there you have it, cornmeal porridge. Okay, guys, here you go. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys appreciate this video. I hope it was simple and easy enough for you guys to follow. If you have any requests for videos, just leave them in the comment section and I'll make sure I take a look at those. But just thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed.